Hey everybody, Ginger on Wheels here reporting for duty with another range test video. So, did you see the race video from Royal Motors? They recently pinned together their three fastest scooters, the InMotion RS Midnight, the Kaabo Wolf King GTR, and the eMove Roadster. Now we all knew the Roadster would win, given that it's made of carbon fiber and has 80 amp controllers, but I'm sure I'm not alone when I say I'm surprised that the RS Midnight got smoked by the Kaabo GTR every time, given that the RS weighs 10 pounds less than the GTR and has more battery cells to pull from. So for me and a lot of you, I'm sure the next question is, how much range do you actually get on a scooter that goes that fast? The RS Midnight has a 40 amp hour battery, which is really hard to beat in terms of capacity, but the GTR is only sporting a 33.6 amp hour battery. So when you buy this super fast scooter, how far does that battery actually go on one charge? Well, don't worry, I tested it for you. Now it's important to note the conditions for this range test were basically worst case scenario, which means it was not easy on the battery at all. I was rocking 38 PSI on the tires instead of 50, just in case I hit ice or gravel, which I did. And the ambient temperatures were only around 45 degrees Fahrenheit, which creates unnecessary electrical impedance. The average speed was around 30 miles per hour with bursts up to 40, and then you've got me. I'm 6'2" and around 205 pounds with full winter gear on. So all that being said, if you're 160 pounds on a summer day with full PSI, your results are going to be very different from the ones that we see in this video. But in this video, I was riding in Speed Mode 2, dual motor, which at full throttle on full battery was around 30 miles per hour. The scooter does slow down by a few miles per hour when the battery gets lower, so I flipped it into Speed Mode 3 towards the end to try to maintain my 30 mile per hour average speed. But yeah, okay, let's just play a song real quick and you can see what the ride was like, and then I'll break down the results for you. So for those of you interested in the headlight setup that I have here, that's called the Firelight Trifecta from PEVOutlet.com. It consists of two 2000 lumen lights on top and one 3250 lumen LED flood bar on the bottom. You can't buy them anywhere else, and buying a set of these is the best way to support the channel as I own the brand. Okay, moving on. Towards the end of the ride here, the scooter shutoff was around 36% remaining battery, or 69 volts on the display, which is really weird. That did not seem right to me, but I ended the first tracking software at this point, and as you can see, we got around 25 miles. Then I put the scooter into a slower mode to try to crutch it home, but I ended up dying about a mile later. The display was still reading 30% battery when the scooter died though, which is really odd, but capacity is capacity. The cells don't lie like the display might, and when the scooter shuts off, you can be pretty darn sure that there is zero battery left inside. Side note though, one thing that I noticed while walking the scooter back to my house is that even when the scooter is off, the headlights will still flicker when you push the scooter quickly. It seems like the motors have a regen effect even when the scooter is turned off and the extra power is sent right to the headlight circuit, which is very peculiar. Okay, without further ado, here are the official results of the range test. Scooter shut off, so we are walking. Please subscribe to my Patreon or buy something from pevoutlet.com.